and welcome to Lavonne's Kitchen. Today in the kitchen, we're going to have some fun making some desserts. I am going to make what is called a trifle. I'm going to make two different versions of it for you too, because you know how when I do things, I always say you can change it up. Cooking is not an exact science and you can always change things up. So I always have multiple versions of everything. So we're going to do two versions of a trifle today. They're very similar, but there'll be small, slight differences. So let's get to it. Okay, so for our ingredients for both, we will have strawberries, fresh blueberries, some whipped topping, and we're gonna have some type of cake. So I have angel food cake for one, and I have vanilla cream cake, which is like a pound cake, for the other. And usually in a trifle, it's a bowl of layered things. So we're gonna layer our fruit, our cake, our whipped cream, and then you start it all over again. The cake, the strawberries, the whipped cream, and until you get to the top. And you usually have a very large bowl because it's usually a dessert for a lot of people. But I'm doing small bowls today because I am doing two different ones. So let's get to it. First thing, I have already washed off my blueberries. So I'm gonna start cutting up my strawberries. I've rinsed those. I'm gonna go ahead and cut those up and just put those in a bowl. So I'm just going to slice these. And I'm gonna have them just that one slice, as you can see, you know, so some of them are big, they're large, depending on which end of the strawberry, but I'm just gonna slice them like that. And then for my cake, I'm gonna cut it up in little cubes. Both of those into little cubes. Some people pour strawberry jello in their trifles. I'm not doing that. That's just a different version of doing it. All right, almost done with these strawberries, so I'm gonna go ahead. I need to give me a bowl for my cake. So my strawberries are cut up. They are in large pieces. Next, I'm going to cut up my angel food cake. And like I said, I'm gonna cut it in cubes. I'm gonna use a different type of knife for that. I'm gonna try a serrated knife. Some people call it a bread knife. I just cut them in fours. I'm gonna do one more. Angel food cake is supposed to be healthy for you, so if you'd rather use angel food cake than the pound cake, have at it. They call it sponge cake as well, not just angel food cake. And it's kind of good too. Tastes good. But when you put those strawberries on it, it really tastes good. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same with my pound cake. Just gonna cut it into cubes. So there we go. I'll cut a few pieces of these. These are already sliced, which makes it a little easier. So 1, 2, 3, I've got 4 slices. I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna make these a little smaller. I'm gonna cut these in 6s. There we go. So they're about the same. I'll just add them to the bowl. I think I'll do one more piece. There we go. All right. Now the fun begins. Let's do our angel food cake first. So what I'm going to do is just layer the bottom with angel food cake. Make sure you can see. Make sure it's all in the bottom, okay? Then I'm going to take some strawberries and layer it. Then we will go for our whipped topping. Let me rinse my hands off. Okay. I'm gonna add our whipped topping. Just enough to cover it. So smooth it out just a little. I just want to make sure everything is covered. A little bit on the edge over here. See? I'm gonna do it again. Cake. Strawberries. See how since they were sliced in round circles, it's easy to put them in there. And then whipped cream again. I just want to make sure it's all covered. All of my strawberries are covered at this point. I'm going to sort of spread it a little like I'm frosting a cake. Just to make sure it's all covered up. And then, you know, me, I'm all about presentation as well. So I did save some of the tops that I cut off the pineapple. I'm gonna just throw that in the middle of there. And then I'm gonna just take me some blueberries and just go around the top. Look at this. Yummy, yummy, yummy. My hands. Ta-da! It's my little trifle. Isn't it cute? And so as you can see the layers, you can see the cake, the cream, the strawberry, the cake, cream. It's just all of it in there together. And then you've got your little blueberries on top. There we go. So that one's done. Of course, you know, I want to taste it. They're light, you know, because the whipped cream is light. Angel food cake is light. This is light, refreshing, perfect for the summer. Make sure, you take some of these to your picnics, your parties, all of that. But if you want to do the individuals like this, make sure you do. This is kind of big for an individual, but it's okay. You can make them in small bowls. Okay, let's do the pound cake one now. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna start off with our pound cake. Just fill it up in the bottom. Then we're going to do strawberries. Then our whipped cream. And this one's gonna be different. Like I said, you can switch them up, do whatever way you like, and you can change up the fruit if you want. You could really do this with peaches or apples. Okay, so this one we're gonna do a layer of blueberries. I'm gonna just push them down in there because they're trying to roll around. I just want them to stay. The other one, the blueberries were more of a garnish. This one, the blueberries are part of the recipe. See how it's starting to layer? And I'm gonna go back with the cake. And if you want that pretty presentation on the outside, then you can like have all the cake be the same way versus the brown part versus the vanilla part, you know. There we go. I'm gonna put a little in the middle. And then back to our strawberries. These are fun. Like I said, take them on your picnics, for your summer parties. They're very cool and refreshing. Oops. I just want to try to make sure I use all of my strawberries. Okay, and then our whipped cream again. And of course, you can put these in refrigerate them overnight. You don't have to, because I'm about to eat these right now. Oh. Let me get my knife out of here right now. Just want to spread this around. And you can top it however you want. I mean, if you just want it to be decorative or not, you can top it however you want. I'm just gonna put a piece of cake on top and a couple blueberries around it, just for decoration. And there we have it. this is our pound cake trifle. You can see the blueberries, the strawberries. You can see all of this goodness in there. So we have 2 delicious desserts. I'm going to start eating them. You go out. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button while you're out there. Let me know what you'd like to see me cook down in the comments. If you make it, let me know how it tastes. These are so good. And they're so freaking easy. So, I'm gonna eat one. I'm gonna divide up one and let somebody else in the family eat some. You know, I'm gonna share. I am a nice person. So, while I'm doing that, guess what? I'll see you next time in the kitchen. Bye.